Hi and welcome back to Cheeky Crypto. My name is Nick and today guys we are jumping down into the world of Bitcoin, taking a look at what's been going on most recently and where I think things are heading next. As I get into today's video, if you do find it useful, smash the like button. If you're new to the channel, you can subscribe and always unsubscribe later if you find that this content just isn't for you. And if you haven't yet joined us in Discord, what are you waiting for? Check it out. Link is in the description below. It's a fantastic community talking crypto 24/7. It's completely free and I don't think you'll be disappointed by what you find down there. So why not go ahead and check it out? Let's jump right down into today's video, kicking things off with the 1 hour time frame. So on here, we have Bitcoin paired up with USDT using the BitGet spot exchange. If you haven't yet signed up to BitGet, what are you waiting for? Don't sleep on it, guys. It's the exchange that I use for 100% of my leverage trades and 90 to 95% of my spot trades. It would be more if they would get a few additional coins listed, which I'm working on as well. Ultimately, it's a really easy to use platform, and I don't think you'd be disappointed by what you find over there at BitGet. So why not check it out? Link is in the description below. Let's go ahead and jump into today's video. So as I said, this is the BitGet 1 hour chart, right? And we can see here that we were tracking this higher high and higher low situation. We actually broke down most recently. And again, people will just keep adjusting their trend lines to make them suit and make them fit. But ultimately, it's really weak, in my opinion, here that we kind of have broken this a couple of different times. So I'm just going to remove it now because I don't think we're really following that pattern. We did see a bit of a break upwards yesterday, kind of as expected with the weekly close position. We'll talk about that in a couple of minutes as we jumped over into the weekly time frame. Now here we can see that we're above the 50 EMA and above the 200 EMA. So short-term price is above the longer-term price and the current price is above the short-term price EMA as well. This is actually giving us a bit more of a bullish momentum, but we are up in the overbought area right now. So just be a little bit cautious. We do have a lower high and we are seeing a bit of a issue here with a flag situation. It's not a flag actually, it's less of a flag. It's basically higher highs and higher lows, and these do have a tendency to want to break on down. Let me show you. So if I go ahead and connect up these two and bring this down, we'll just pull that across here. You can see that we have the higher highs and the higher lows. This will have a tendency to want to break on down, as you see it on many different scales of things. So just keep a close eye on that. We're showing weakness here in the stochastic, weakness here in the price action. And if I probably find a divergence indicator, I do wonder whether or not we actually find ourselves also showing anything here. No, we don't. It's interesting. And I'm also going to just go into the settings of this just so I can make sure that we've got all the hidden stuff on there as well, which we do. Okay, cool. Not to worry. Okay, no worries. So I'm going to just quickly move this to the existing pane above and then hide it off there. There we go. So there's no divergences hidden or normal in here, but we are showing weakness nonetheless. So just be a little bit cautious with that on the 1 hour time frame. Ultimately, we could be reaching the C wave high here on our irregular flats, and that takes us over into the daily time frame. So this move to the upside is coming up to the upper area of resistance on the 50 and 200 EMAs. You can see this is a death cross looming, both on the 50 EMA crossing down lower than the 200 EMA, but also on the moving average, the 50 moving average crossing down lower than the 200 exponential moving average. So death cross looming on the daily time frame, looking for that cross to bring us down much closer to the low side. Now obviously with these death crosses, these moving averages, they aren't showing you history, they're only showing you what's already happened, but there will be negative reactions to this. Price is holding this current area not so well, in my opinion. Simply, we just used up all that momentum that we had and we just stalled out, right? Stalled out at the top there. So we're overbought. We're looking for the correction to the downside. Death cross looming. It's not looking strong. We are inside the 5-wave move to the downside. We're looking for this 5th wave to contain 5 waves. We are still targeting out the existing 22,693 to 23,874. The only way that we can see any way out of this situation is for Bitcoin bulls to rally and push Bitcoin higher than 28,588. So we essentially know what we have to do. If we want to be bullish, we have to break above that 28,588. Otherwise, we have no choice but to finish our pattern, which essentially is to move down here towards the $22,000 to $23,000 level. So that's where we currently sit on our daily time frame. It's not looking as good as we would want it to be. Death cross is something that I think a lot of people are going to react quite nervously with. We've got the FOMC, we've got interest rate hikes, we've got FTX sales being approved, liquidations being approved. I think we're in a pretty tough spot when it comes to unfortunately the price action of BTC. Now, when we take this look at this on the weekly time frame, we can see that we had that close position again below the 50 EMA. That upper resistance is really hard to break on through. We have got momentum supported on the weekly time frame. I just don't think we're going to be in a position to use it until we have that correction down to that third wave move lower first. So it'll be interesting. I think we're still going to find ourselves sandwiched between the 50 and 200 weekly EMAs for a bit longer yet. Ultimately, I think things are not looking overly promising for Bitcoin right now, and so we should be a little bit cautious and a little bit nervous here when it comes to BTC on the kind of short to medium term. Long term, not too bad, but I think we have to see these corrections first. That I think, guys, is going to wrap up a very brief update on BTC. If you have found it useful and informative, smash that like button. I do appreciate that. If you are new to the channel, then why not go ahead and subscribe, tap the bell, select all the notifications, and in doing so, you will be kept up to date with everything that we do here at Cheeky Crypto. Until the next one, though, guys, have a fantastic day.